populated area. We now have a confirmed tornado.
It's in Davidson County. Let's see, it's observed. It was on, it was the TN dot cam. It just crossed 155 with numerous power flashes.
There's a confirmed tornado now on the ground. Folks, this just got really, really serious. If you're in Davidson County and you're hearing this, if you know anyone that lives in downtown Davidson County, this was just seen on one of our traffic cameras or one of the T-Dot cameras, folks. So you need to be taking your tornado precautions. Zoom down. Since this is a confirmed tornado, I'm going to get down and go street to street with people. All right, folks, if you live in Davidson County right now, you need to be going down to the lowest level, a room with no windows, preferably a basement, a bathroom, a closet. I'm going to get down low here, and I'm going to show you where this storm would be at. Buchanan Street, this is coming to you next. It is 12:49 in the morning, folks. Most people are asleep. If you have friends, please, family members, call them, wake them up. This is a large confirmed tornado on the ground around downtown Nashville.
We have a confirmed tornado. So East Division Street, Rutland Drive, Belinda Parkway, Sunset Drive, Mount Juliet Road. This is moving through right now. So it's moving right through Mount Juliet. Please be cautious. I hope you are in your safe space.
Folks, this bright green and bright red is not good. It has really intensified. This is definitely a large and dangerous tornado about to hit Leeville. You see the green, you see now bright pink. Bright pink is an even more intense wind, folks. You need to be downstairs in the basement if you can. Please get into a basement. I can't urge you enough to do that right now.
We have Jerry Barler out there right now.
Hey, Mary, yeah, I just came in from the west side, woke up, saw your tornado on the ground email, headed into work, and at Briley and Centennial Boulevard, heavy damage. I had to dodge cedar trees, metal roofing. Saw lots of fire trucks over towards the Centennial Boulevard exit, down on Centennial Boulevard, lots of semis that were stopped, more fire engines down towards the prison and down towards the airport down there.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, Germantown.
Germantown looks really bad right now.
Yeah, they have a...
Okay, she's got the photo up on Max, so if you can just show it real quick. This is Germantown. Let's get it up real quick on Max 3.
And the radar just shifted to the east now.
Stassi almost just sent that in. That's from Jack Brown's in Germantown. She says the building's completely gone. A friend just sent her these photos. You can see, I mean, obviously a lot of first responders, people standing outside, and not much left of that building. So definitely not looking good. A lot of damage associated with this storm.
Very preliminary. I can tell you from experiencing the '98 situation where a tornado hit Nashville, just to our disbelief, we're going through a similar long-term severe weather event. And when you look at the radar and what Danielle is tracking out near Camden, this is going to be a long morning for most of us. Brent, I want to ask you about the interstate. As far as you could see, everyone was okay?
Yeah, the two semi-drivers we spoke to said that they are okay. The other driver involved said he was okay as well. One of those semis said that he was lifted up off of I-24 and actually shot out into that big median area there just off the Jefferson exit. We are going to keep on moving around, but again, you got to think that there are a lot of people out here trying to get through this, and hopefully say a prayer for all these people, because this is a lot of damage and a very scary situation.
And now a new tornado warning has been issued for Jackson, Overton, and Putnam counties, folks, until 2:15 in the morning. So if you live in this purple polygon right here, I really need to stress to you, you need to take your tornado precautions. Now, just to let you know, I don't even know what time. It's 1-something in the morning, and I can tell you that you need to call anybody you know that lives in this area. It's going to be coming to Cookeville first.
And what you're looking at right now is video from the lead forecaster with the National Weather Service from his house, and that is the tornado as it moved through north of downtown. He describes a debris field that he was watching, and when you see lightning, those are transformers exploding, but when you see lightning, you can actually get the outline of the base of the tornado as it did move through downtown Nashville right there. Just stunning video from Sam Schamburger there from the National Weather Service.
Look, you can see it so very clearly in this photo. It's a violent storm, has a history of producing tornadoes.
If you know where the I Believe in Nashville mural is in that area, the building that is on has been obliterated. So, you know, you're looking at category 3, 4 type of damage at some of these areas there. We watched an infant, a very young infant, being loaded into an ambulance a little while ago with parents in tears with that infant. You're watching the scene right now as it kind of unfolds in historic Jefferson Street. Porter Road in East Nashville is where you are looking at this picture. And if you look in the distance, just jog to slightly to the right, that is the cone or the V of the tornado as it was actually touched down in Nashville. This is a massive, massive funnel on the ground right there. Just and look at the distance and look at the width of that thing, and you can see just how big that is, which is why we are seeing this type of damage over a wide area.
So guys, this is on Woodland Street in the Five Points area. It appears that several fire trucks are coming down right now, and they've actually just stopped right here, and it might be because of the debris. We're gonna walk over here and show you a little bit. As long as it is safe to do so. It looks like they got blocked off trying to get into the Five Points area where there's a lot of damage right now. You can see them trying to turn around. They clearly could not get through. There's actually a downed pole over here.
Right now, 40 collapsed buildings. I know that Drifters, Beyond the Edge, 5 Points Pizzas, that area there, all those buildings are gone at this point. Now, I want to go now also to tornado video from Hermitage. And this perhaps the second most clear image of the tornado as it moved through the Donaldson Hermitage area. Again, frightening how close it was to the line of the 1998 F3 as it moved through here. First responders right now are overwhelmed, and they are begging, they are literally begging you to stay off the roads at this point. This is going to be over right off the Stones River. This is a huge building at DCA, and at this very moment, I'm thankful this did not happen during school hours.
We are now coming into Germantown for a first look, and there is significant damage. Christie's Cookies in front of us, they were actually going in there looking. We've actually seen some officers going in and doing welfare checks on some of the apartments, some of the townhomes over here.
It's really an incredible scene here in the worst way possible.
What we're hearing right now is this tornado was on the ground parallel to Interstate 40 with damage reports consistent from western Davidson County all the way out to Smith County. If you know that, that's a good hour and 15-minute drive, and that's how long this tornado held together. It was intense enough to cause damage and moved across Middle Tennessee before fading as it did go across toward Monterey at this point.
This is actually 4th Avenue North and Madison Street. I had to take a closer look at this sign, which has been actually pushed over, and here comes the rain. So more storms. We've seen a lot of lightning out here. That's just starting to pick up. We actually just talked to a resident who said that one of the top floors of one of the homes here in Germantown was actually just blown away, and this just shows how strong that wind was that came through this area. You look up in the tree here off to my right and up into the power line as well. If you take a look up there, Jerry, you can see there are pieces of debris all over the place wrapped around. We've seen pieces of metal. I mean, you look at this piece right here and it's just been crunched up like nothing. So, you know, as we mentioned, as the sun comes up, you're going to see a lot more damage.
See this pole right here? So that obviously gives you an idea of the strength of this as it just basically turned this thing on its base. And then off to the right through Germantown, again, we're seeing the structures wiped out.
Wilson County Sheriff's Office just tweeting out here that they have deputies across the county right now who are on foot checking multiple homes and businesses that have been damaged.
Appears to be the case. In fact, we do have 2 fatalities right now reported over in East Nashville. Again, we'll update those as soon as the information comes in.
Yeah, we had some roof damage. The hot tub is gone. The fence line is gone. There's a couple trees down in the backyard. And we live across the street from East End United Methodist Church, and it's been devastated.
So it's just completely destroyed?
It's about half gone.
How scared was it just, when the storm first hit? I'm assuming you all heard it.
We heard the sirens going off. We heard the wind. We went in the basement. 20 seconds later, it was done.
We have Damon here who doesn't live too far away from here, and unfortunately you're dealing with a situation you really don't want to be dealing with right now. Tell me what you heard and what happened.
I was literally about to lay down to go to sleep, and my friend's phone goes off and says to take shelter, and I got up, and next thing you know, the ground started shaking, and it sounded like a freight train come through, and after it hit, we got it to go outside, and the whole back of the roof was caved in. The front of it's caved in. We have no porch, and all the houses down our street are completely gone.
But I believe Brent Ramonda is standing by for us right now.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, Helene joining us this morning. Started walking up. You said you experienced a pretty crazy morning when you felt that wind coming through.
Yeah, so my apartment is up at 4th and Monroe, and my apartment faces south towards the city, and it felt like I was in the Wizard of Oz, just spinning all around outside, minimal visibility, could see debris flying all over.
I want to show you this major truck flipped over by the strength of these winds, and this is just where it begins. We're going to walk a little bit further. We're going to watch our steps. We're trying to move carefully around power lines, not getting in the way of any first responders or people trying to do their jobs here. But I want to show you this other side of the street. Both sides hit incredibly hard, just indescribable damage.
Now, I do want to point out one miraculous thing here. What you're looking at is the I Believe in Nashville mural that a lot of people come to Nashville and take a photo with, and that is one thing still standing through this tornado.
Oh, some heartbreaking news.
3 more deaths being reported. These are in Putnam County. So
Sheriff
right
there
from, yeah,
just
Sheriff.
telling us.
So right from where the storm formed to where it basically started to come apart, we now have fatalities, 2 in East Nashville, 3 off in Putnam County, according to the sheriff there.
But really, you guys must be feeling so grateful right now to be outside during that.
Yes, I'm blessed. We made it through, and God
landed right on top of us.
Yeah, it landed right on.
Right behind the welfare buildings where we were.
Wow.
And the welfare building's gone.
Yeah.
And you've never seen anything like that?
We were in little tents, of plastic tents. That was it. So I grabbed a hold of rebar on the bridge and held it, and I was perpendicular. I was hanging in the air, and stuff was flying everywhere.
You were around 20 years ago, weren't you?
I was.
And what do you think?
Well, I just, lightning sometimes strikes twice, doesn't it? Or pretty nearby. It is amazing. This does feel like a longer strip of damage than the one 20 years ago. But I think you're going to need daylight to really assess the property damage that's happened.
I mean, this was a powerful storm. These are very heavy bricks that were just smashed through here. There's a tree on the other side, and that's just a little bit of the damage that's on this street.
Yeah, it's just like life has changed amazingly just overnight.
Very tragic night in Cookeville and Putnam County, and I know other places too, but this is tough, and we've got a massive response, as you can imagine. Here, all of our folks have been called back in: city police and fire, county fire, sheriff's department. Still trying to get to some of the areas. The damage has caused lots of power lines down, trees, and some areas still trying to cut through to get into. To get to people and to search.